Well, Pastor Rick Wiles has figured it out. Everybody's been trying to figure out what's going on with this Pokemon Go thing. Are they virtual? Are they real? What are they? What do you do at a Pokemon stop? Okay, well, no, a Pokestop? See, apparently I haven't quite figured it out yet either. So it turns out they came by True News, that's the show that he does, and they came by his church, people looking for the Pokemon. So what is this eternal mystery that Pastor Wiles is going to solve for us? Buckle up. Here he comes.
These Pokemon creatures are like virtual cyber demons.
Yes, digital demons.
Digital demons. Now, so this is where this starts to get weird. We're talking about Pokemon Go. And Edward and Doc said, Rick, we're gonna present to you a really far out idea about Pokemon Go. What if this technology is transferred to Islamic jihadists? And Islamic jihadists have an app that shows them where Christians are located geographically. After the police officer told us that this man that we saw Friday on our property riding around our building holding his phone.
A grown man.
40-year-old man on a four-wheeler riding around our building suspiciously, holding his phone up like he's photographing our building. Then the police officer comes back and tells us, look, I solved the case. He was playing Pokemon Go, and inside the True News building was a virtual cyber demon. And what this man, Friday, was trying to find was the Pokemon demon that had been placed inside the True News office. When you drive around Vero Beach, Florida, with your Pokemon Go app open, are you telling me that the cyber demons that have been placed by this game in Vero Beach, that they are primarily located in Vero Beach churches?
Yes, the ones I found were in churches, hospitals or medical facilities, and malls.
Hospitals, shopping malls, and churches.
No, they caught us, man. The virtual cyber demons that we release into the world to get the Christians. Damn it, they're on to us. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. See, but that's the thing. Once you start to believe in mythology, anything is possible. They think, look, we believe in a guy who walks on water, raises people from the dead, turns water into wine. So why wouldn't we believe that the Pokemon are virtual demons who are here to capture the Christians? Of course we'd believe that. See, to them, it's a competing mythology. That's why a lot of these fundamentalist Christians get all worked up around Halloween, like, where are the ghouls and goblins? I knew they were coming, right? And they get so upset about Harry Potter. They're like, Quidditch, right? Because they view it as a plausible competing mythology. So when they see these Pokemon stuff, they're like, I knew it. They're here to take over. Finally, the demons have arrived. And I like how he said demons in the beginning. Then he said, this is where it starts to get weird. No, I'm pretty sure it got weird before that. Okay, and then he says, oh, this will allow ISIS to find out where the Christians are. See, the thing about Pokemon Go is it shows you where the virtual Pokemon are. They're not there in real life. But if you look through the app, then you could see them. The Christians exist in the real world. ISIS doesn't need an app to see them because they're real. You're not virtual Christian. The guy doesn't understand anything, right? He's like, what if now ISIS were to come here and figure out where the Christians are? You're right there, Rick. They can see you. You're not virtual. They already know where you are. All right, he's got more.
Okay, I see two things here. Number one, the enemy, Satan, is targeting churches with virtual digital cyber demons. Now, you may say, well, it's a make-believe object.
Well, it's believable enough to got a 40-year-old man on a four-wheeler driving around looking for one.
And most likely he would have come in this building had a door opened up. See, we've talked to locations where people have gone into churches looking for these demons.
Yes. Yeah.
They're going into the churches looking for this Pokemon cyber demon.
You silly Pokemon players. Demons aren't in there. Little angels are with their wings and their harps. Silly people. You obviously don't get anything, do you? I love when he said, you see, I figured out what's going on here. Number one, Satan. Of course, indeed. It does seem that you have really deduced what is at hand here. So I'm going to give you one more chance to explain yourself.
At what point does this game go live and the Pokemon masters are telling people to kill people in those buildings?
So they can capture their Pokemon and be the masters.
I mean, people are losing touch with reality.
Well, that we finally agree with. You're right. Somebody's lost touch with reality. At what time do the Pokemon take over? When you've said a sentence like that, do you not pause for a second and go, there's some chance I'm a lunatic? They really believe that these things are demons and that soon our Pokemon masters will kill us all. Even children don't believe that. If you told a child that, they'd be like, hey, calm down. It's virtual. It's not real. But this guy's like, where are you, Pokemon masters? Number one, Satan. Number two, I see you, demon. I laugh now, but wait till Satan gathers us all.
So Cenk, man,
yes.
I grew up in a Baptist church.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I have some insight.
Oh, okay,
No,
good.
there's a little part about this in that last video before, where he clutched his pearls and he said, if a door had opened, that man on the ATV or whatever, the four-wheeler, might have actually come into the church. Remember the murders down in South Carolina?
Yeah.
It's because churches open their doors to people and allow them to come in so maybe they can counsel them, maybe they can convert them, maybe they can bring them to God. That's the whole point of church. You're supposed to bring people and save them. So he's gasping like, the church doors might have been open. Someone might have come in and we'd have had to speak to them. So he's missed the whole point. He's a pastor of a church who's scared that people might come into your church. That's the whole point.
Well, if he could just show those Pokemon the ways of Jesus, then they might be saved as well. See, he didn't think about that. Perhaps he should do an exorcism on Pikachu. And then maybe everything will be fine, right? Yes, look, if people come into your church accidentally thinking that they might be having fun, and you might want to talk to them, isn't that what you're supposed to do as a pastor, is bring them the good news of Jesus Christ? But he's so scared about the whole world. And so it isn't about religion and what Christianity teaches. It's about fear and hatred of the others. Like, oh, what if we open the door? Don't open the door. Hold door. Hold door.